How can we show our love for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As-salamu alaykum, everyone. Today in Alima Insights, we'll be looking at how we can show our love and compassion for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. While there are many ways to show our love for him, one of the most important and the most significant ways is to follow his sunnah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ, that indeed I've created for you in Allah's messenger a great example. So Allah himself is telling us that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's habits, his etiquettes, his manners, his entire life, it's an example for us to follow. There are many sunnahs of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we overlook and we ignore on a daily basis. And we really need to take the time and educate ourselves on these sunnahs so we can revive them. Let's discuss 5 of those sunnahs today. The first one is Miswak. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if it wasn't overwhelming for his ummah, he would have ordered them to do Miswak before each salah. And in another hadith, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentions that if someone does Miswak and prays 2 rak'ah, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward him for praying 70. This shows the love that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had for Miswak. And not just Miswak, it also insinuates the importance of oral hygiene. The second sunnah is smiling. Subhanallah. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that a Muslim should not belittle any good deed, whether it's even smiling to his Muslim brother or sister. Smiling at someone is contagious. And sometimes it's not just smiling, it's the way we conduct ourselves. When somebody says salam to us, when somebody greets us, instead of greeting them in a moody way, it's important to greet them happily and giving them a warm welcome. Maybe that one salam and the way we conduct ourselves with them will make their day. The third sunnah is not showing dislike for any food. So while everybody may have a different taste palette, talking ill about food, it's against the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not like anything, he would just put it to the side and he would not eat it. However, he would not talk bad about it. And this is actually a sunnah that we really need to instill in our young children. A lot of times they're picky eaters. And while everybody can have their own preferences, it's important for us to teach them to not talk bad about food, because when you're talking bad about food, you're actually talking bad about a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The fourth sunnah is making dua. Making dua for your Muslim brother or sister who is not present with you. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that when a Muslim makes dua for his Muslim brother or sister who is not with him or her, and the dua is beneficial for them, there is an angel that says Ameen and same for you. Because there is sincerity. When you make dua for someone who's not there, you're making dua for them because you sincerely care about them. And that dua will get accepted more because of the sincerity and the conviction you have in that dua. And the best part is that not only will it get accepted for that person, but inshallah it will get accepted for you as well. And the fifth and the last sunnah is being the first one to say salam, being the first one to say salutations and greetings. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever says salam first, he's protected from pride. A lot of times we wait for the other person to say salam first. And that is not the practice of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was a very humble person by nature. And when we say salam first, it shows our humility as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the humble, and may He protect us from arrogance. These were the 5 sunnahs that we can actually practice daily. Using miswak, smiling at others, being the first to say salam, not being picky about our food and talking bad about it, and making dua for others who have not told us to make dua. By doing these actions every single day, we show our love for our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And while we're maintaining our sunnah, we're also following the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that in the Prophet's life there is an example for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who follow the footsteps of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you so much for watching. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullah.